What's going on, gamers? It's time to expose the Steam Machine price even more in this video. Yeah, as you guys know, we all know that price is absolutely insane. Valve has lost their mind. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. This one clip I got to look at too that I'm going to share with you guys made some good points about Digital Foundry's comparison and how the Steam Machine is losing to the base PlayStation 5 model. Yeah, $600, right? If you want to get the digital, save yourself some money. Losing to the base PlayStation 5 model and performance comparisons. We got a clip here from Digital Foundry. Then we had another clip to look at some other stuff to like tell you how this thing is getting beat by 8-year-old GPUs. And they want to charge $1,050 without a controller, which will bring you to 1100 range. You get the controller, you're going into the 1200 range, right? You want to get 2 terabytes to match the PS5 Pro, which has an extra 2 gigabytes of RAM and comes with a controller, right? And it's significantly more powerful. You're going to have to spend 49 plus tax. You're at like 1550, maybe a little bit more than that, almost close to the 1600 bracket. Why don't you get the PS5 Pro and the Switch too? You can have all the Xbox games, all the Nintendo exclusives, all the PlayStation exclusives, and the money had you have everything basically PC has. But PC doesn't have Nintendo exclusives. PC does not have PlayStation 5 single player exclusives anymore. And the PS5 Pro is significantly better than the Steam Machine. Imagine this thing a year from now or a year and a half when the PS5 or PS6 in the series or the Helix drops, right? And let's say even if the Helix is canceled, but the PS6 drops and it's like $700. Oh my Lord, I'm not gonna even know what to say because it's gonna absolutely embarrass it. The PS5 Pro is already doing this. Become a member, leave a tip down below, only $3 to become a member. Like, comment, and subscribe, hit that hype button. Guys, let's get into this. So Play for Index says the Steam Machine is showing disappointing performance in demanding games. Cyberpunk 2077, 1440p medium ray tracing, 28 frames per second. PS5 Pro, upscaled to 4K, 60 frames per second. With VRR off, it gets higher than that, up to 80 frames per second with high and ultra settings. Oh yeah, you get destroyed. Black Myth Wukong, 1440p very high, 20 frames per second. Avatar, ultra, 21 frames per second. Key takeaway, the Steam Machine's performance does not match its price. A regular PC costing $1,049 or more will deliver significantly better results. Let's see what Digital Foundry has to say right here in this little clip right here that he has.
In performance mode, we're looking at a 9% lead for the PS5 version. 55.3 FPS plays 50.7 FPS. Not exactly a gaping chasm, right? Alan Wake 2 isn't available on Steam, of course. I got it running by using the Heroic Launcher installed in Steam Machine's desktop mode. Yes, it is a Steam Machine, but we've got to remember that it's not just a console-like experience. In performance mode, we're looking at a 9% lead for the PS5 version.
A 9% lead. And this came out in 2020, and it was made before that. Imagine, you know what I mean? People complaining about where the price of the consoles are, which they should be cheaper, and then Valve comes out and says, oh, I can pretty much double that, but I'm going to be weaker. What is the point? It makes no sense. You might as well build a PC. You know what I mean? Or get a laptop on sale that smokes that. Guys, I just can't. And we got some other clips to take a look at here. Willy Nilly says $1,050. It looks like this guy's butthurt and probably blocked me because of some stuff back then. $1,050 for around 10% worse performance than a $600 PS5 with a half of more space, plus you don't have a controller. You have to go get a controller too on top of that. Man, let me tell you, you don't have PlayStation exclusives and you don't have Nintendo Switch 2 exclusives. And you can get a PS5 Pro and just absolutely, Xbox killer. I'm sorry, I can't even agree with that at this point, except you can play all your Steam games on it. You can't do that with PlayStation, can you? Man, this guy's brain is mush, isn't it? The PS5 runs these games at 760p upscaled to 4K, not to mention both Steam Machine and PlayStation use FSR4 and PSSR. Well, Steam Machine doesn't have RDNA4 technology. So yeah, guys, we're not done here. Let's go back here a little bit and let's take a look at this graph here. The Steam Machine literally gets beaten by 8-year-old GPUs in terms of gaming performance. This is generally embarrassing for Valve. Going down here, we see the Steam Machine, right? Going down here, we see Steam Machine 1H26. Look, guys, it's getting beat by an RTX 3050 XE Black, 7600 XT Sapphire, EVGA 2070 XC, EVGA RTX 3060. Are we seeing this? It's all the way down here. This is embarrassing. You don't even get 8 cores on a processor. I don't know what to say. What do you... This is embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, it's way down here. Now we know they were saying the Pro is way up here. Like, look how much farther the Pro is up here, right? It's way up here. It's a difference here. Just so you guys can actually see this. We got a clip to look at here too, and then we're gonna take a look at some comments as well too. This is what this guy says right here.
And this is just not good at all. And I'm going to explain this as much as I can. Digital Foundry just released their Steam Machine performance review, and I watched it, and I'm not happy with the price of the Steam Machine, admittedly so, right? But there's two things that is added to this, which is insane. Number one, it just doesn't come with a controller. If you buy a controller with it, it brings the Steam Machine plus controller over $1,100. And in this economy, that's insane. I don't care what you're telling me. And the second part is that this performs worse than a PlayStation 5 base model. Not the PlayStation 5 Pro, what? You're dropping
exactly like what? So if it's losing to the PlayStation 5 base model, it's also losing to the Xbox Series X. You see what I'm saying?
Over $1,000 for a portable PC, which I understand that there's value in that, but the whole idea behind PC is
overrated.
Great, powerful graphics cards and processors and RAM. While I understand the shortages, I understand the reality of that. Charging over $1,000 or $1,100 really for something that is performing worse than a entry level console and not the Pro version is insane. This is
100% what he just said. That's absolutely insane. You would think you're coming out on the market in 2026. You should have just delayed it. Everybody else is delaying. It's not like the Steam Machine needed to launch this year. You could have delayed it, but they chose not to. Just like they chose not to just shut down the Steam Deck. They put it in front of you for $949. Remember I said, if they did this, I do not want to know the price of the Steam Machine. Go watch Adrian's video, my Steam Deck video. I was like, I told you they were going to do it. I said, and this tells me that the Steam Machine is going to be over $1,000. Like, I already knew then. How could the Steam Machine launch cheaper than the Steam Deck? I love Valve when it comes to apps, right? It's like, you know, when I can neutrally look at them, though, I'm not a Steam head like that, junkie. But I can tell you when it comes to hardware, they just do not know what they're doing. And yes, this market sucks too, but Sony isn't doing that. You know what I mean? Nintendo only did $50. That's why I try to tell you who has done the most anti-consumer price increases. Valve has actually, and Nvidia. Their price jumps are absolutely insane. We know Xbox and PlayStation price hikes are not good either, but Valve and Nvidia has taken it to another level. That's why I said PC. You got these PC players trying to act like they're smart. I was like, but you're supporting all these companies. Look at what they're doing. Nobody gets out of this. Nintendo is the most friendly. And I've said that. See, AGN knows what he was talking about. Yeah, you know what I mean? Not trying to hear anything else. Let's finish this clip, though, but it's like, good Lord.
Valve has given us great value with the Steam Deck. I will always scream from the mountaintops how much I love the Steam Deck. But this is a luxury console. I think we are now entering the luxury console era. This is... I can't sit here with a straight face and give you guys like any type of reassuring words here. I'm a PC guy. I also have consoles and handhelds, okay? I can't justify this in any way, shape, or form. 11, I don't care how portable it is. I don't care that it's 6 inches. I don't care about none of that. It is performing worse than an entry-level console and is being put out for more than $1,000. This is insane. I need to see more, I think. I don't know, but this is not good at all.
Let's go to the original post. This is a good post. I'm going to like this just because Fat Kid Deals, if you guys want to know, that's the page. I mean, the guy's absolutely just being honest. This has nothing to do with what you prefer. It's more about, what do you think about this? What is your consensus? Don't give me favoritism here. Just be honest and be like, no, nobody should be defending this. It's absolutely embarrassing. And everybody knows it too. Like, this is the thing. I remember some people were saying Steam Machine's gonna be $500, should be $600. I said, I'm telling you, no. Guys, all you had to do was go watch that Linus Tech video. He called them on the phone. He's like, $700? I'll eat a Portal cake if it's $700, right? Or whatever. And everybody was quiet. Or he said 600. One of the two. And they were extremely quiet, like, dude, not even close. And that was the original price they were thinking about. And they let you know if you read the IGN aspect that it was going to be $850 originally or something. Freaking insane. Or somewhere around 800 bucks. Either way, like, you go down here, this is going everywhere. A lot of people are highlighting this right now. This guy says, I thought the whole point about the Steam Machine was having a console-like experience. Console people don't really like the tinker and settings aspect. I know I didn't stick with the Steam Deck and ROG Ally. That's why I sold them. And console gamers do not want to pay $1,049 for something without a controller. Where the hell does that ever exist historically? How is this console-like? It's not. You're like, oh man, you know, people buy a lot of games, man. I'm 512 gigabytes. What is that? No, I need a 2 terabyte. Oh, pay me $1,400, like $1,300. It's like, to a console gamer. And Microsoft was worried about the Xbox Helix. Do you know how much more powerful the Xbox Helix is going to be than the Steam Machine? And people were worried about that price, even at that power. Look at this price, and it's weaker than the base PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Tell me how this makes any sense. Price point, value, performance. We're talking about gaming. I could go browse on my damn phone. I could have a laptop or desktop right here and do all the stuff I need to do. If I want someone to say, hey man, this is a nice little thing, I just want to take it so I can just game on the road. I can look up and do browsers and all of that stuff on the phone. Why do I need to pay you that much money for that type of performance? Hell no, I'm going to get myself a PS5 Pro and a Switch 2. Though I've been had them. I'm just saying, like, why would I even? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Or build yourself a high-end gaming PC at that point. No, man. There's no getting out of this. So everybody is pretty much criticizing. I haven't seen one person say anything positive. As you go down and look at a lot of these things, yeah, Andrew said here, I love my PS5 Pro. I do too. It's actually really good. So what he's saying is disappointing in performance. They need to pack this back up and try again with a later launch date. Yeah, man, I would say, you know what? Steam Machine is delayed. Valve don't do it, but you know what? They don't care. Really crazy part is the PS5 can run Steam OS with not too much effort. Actually, very true. Yeah, it's already been done. So it runs slightly better than a Series S, but 3 times the price. So people are worried here. Steam fans, when Gabe's Newell's car has left untouched for more than 10 minutes. We're not getting too much into that. I'm trying to think of all the ways you can justify buying this $1,000 PC that performs worse than a console from nearly 6 years ago, that you will have to pay hundreds or more dollars if you want to make it better. And I legit get nothing. And you get no controller. And you're not getting GTA this year either. Why would you even try to go and do that? We're just looking at the most recent comments here, guys. As much as I love Valve and everything they've done for gaming and PC tech in general, this is genuinely embarrassing. So it's the Steam Deck price. Gamer Nexus showed the 2070 from 8 years ago beating it. I'm so scared to see what the frame is going to be like now. That's a genuine concern. People should be genuinely concerned here. But all I'm doing here, guys, is just giving you honest comparisons and analysis and showing you what everybody is thinking here and how it's losing to the base PlayStation 5. We already got it up here. Go watch that Digital Foundry videos. Steam Bros are a special breed of copium. For years, they fought for high FPS, and as soon as Valve can't give it, they go to basically, taking the load from them. But here it is. One of those costs twice as much as the other. They went over $1,000 for this weak crap. Yeah, pretty much. The purpose of the Steam Machine isn't to play AAA titles better than a console. That's stupid. Oh, here comes one. Here comes an idiot. It's so I can use my $2,000 game Steam library on my TV easily. Like, you can't do that right now. I don't need a barn burner to play Slay the Spire, Knights and Tight, but you're going to go pay that much? Dude, it has nothing to do with that. Either it's worth that price or it's not. Don't be sitting here defending this. This is absolute nonsense. Tell you something's wrong with these people. But hey, the one who's wrong is the Steam Machine, huh? I get what he's saying. So we sit here. These dudes bet everything on Gabe. I'm literally in tears. Does something loses, right? Not even worth the 1K. LOL. Whoever buys this is going to be beta testers. The Steam Machine pulls off a feat of being worse than a PS5 and more expensive than a PS5 Pro. That's strong, very strong. Good posts. Exactly. If this is the way it's going to perform, you might as well get a ROG Ally X. This guy says, ew. So we're not seeing nobody say anything. $1,000 US dollars for this trash. Would it be better to buy a notebook? I was thinking it may be good for the kids, but is it too tough? Yeah, bro, don't buy that. So there we go, guys. I want you guys to let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below as usual. Like I said, become a member. Let me know what you guys think. PS5 Pro is embarrassing this. And there's no way to justify this price. Later.